Well, hello and welcome to the video. The next job I've got to do is one of those jobs that a lot of people really hate, and it's an alteration. In fact, it's not really an alteration, it's making new curtains, completely new ones, out of old curtains. And initially you think, oh, yeah, not a favourite thing to do, but I can't really like doing them for some reason, and it's something to do with using up a load of old fabric that would otherwise probably just get binned, to be fair. Now, admittedly, it's not the most fashionable fabric, but it's okay, you know, it's pretty generic. And there's a load of it. And my client has spent a very long time unpicking all the pieces and getting rid of all the loose threads from a good amount of it. And some of it is still as it was. What is it? Oh, it's an Ashley Wilde fabric. Oh my god, here. So I've got some measurements. Now I've got to make a pair of 2 widths, 2 16 drops, so just a standard sort of size pair of curtains with single pinch pleat heading. Although I think the reason for that was because we thought we might be a bit skimpy on fabric, but in actual fact I think there's plenty. It's just a case of being able to match. Some of it is less faded than others, shall we say. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but this is pretty fresh, looks brand new, whereas this is just lost its va-va-voom. So we've got to be a bit cautious. The other curtain is a 5 width single curtain, 200 drop, and then I've got some pelmets and some tiebacks to make with a contrast. Yeah, this wool, I think it's an Art of the Loom wool. Put my glasses on just then, I'll be able to see better. Yeah, and it's got a really nice, I love this fabric actually, I've used it a lot. They do like a mustard colour. I used to use loads of that. But this is contrast to go with it. I think they've already got some blinds in this, so it goes in the room already. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through everything I've got here, see what pieces I have, work out what I can cut, and then we're going to interline them as well, so they're interlined and lined. So they'll be quite nice when they're done, you know, they'll be really quite plush. And I've got some new tiebacks to make, thankfully replacing those. See, there's all sorts here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There must have been 5 pairs of curtains here originally, so I can understand why they wouldn't want to just bin it all. So I'll be spending a good amount of time flinging fabric and working out what I've got, which won't be the most exciting thing to watch. I'll do that and then let you know what I'm doing. So here we go. Right, so I have a combination, unusually, of a wide width fabric and a narrow width fabric, but not a standard. This fabric, which is the brightest colour wise, is in a really old format. It's a 120 wide, so the old 48 inch wide instead of 54 inch or 137 as it is now. And for the normal width fabric I would have needed 2 widths in each curtain. This is for the pair of 2 widths, but because it's only narrow width it was a bit tight really, so I had a look and happily there were 2 pieces half widths, which makes it up perfectly, just a double fullness, so that's worked out really nicely. But then this one is a wide width. This is folded in half. And the fabric is, without joins, the fabric is 180 wide. Now, I suspect these were ready-mades. They often made a wide width fabric just for ready-made curtains, so there were no joins. It was quicker and easy to make them en masse. And I think it's just come out at a slightly different quality. That was probably the initial custom-made, buying it on the roll fabric. And this is the ready-made quality. So that's why they're slightly different. but they're going on different walls in the room, I believe. So whilst this is a bit richer, sort of brighter colours than that one, I really don't think it'll matter. The pelmets and the blinds, like I say, are in the other fabric, and they're consistently the same. So I think you'll struggle to see the difference, to be honest. They're not way different. So this one had the opposite problem, or opposite benefit. Initially, on a normal width fabric, I needed at least 5 widths in this one big single curtain. But because it's a wide width fabric, I only need 4 widths. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there were a couple of other curtains, shorter ones, which were too short for either of them actually, which I've just put back in the bag. We don't need those, but we do need some extra fabric, which I've kept out. And this is the narrow width again, so it's more like that, although it's still a little bit faded, so it's somewhere in between the two actually. Because on the pelmet we're going to pipe the bottom edge. It just brings the two together a bit better, so they look a bit more purposeful, like they were meant to be. So that's why I've kept this one piece out, so I'll chop that up for piping. So we'll carry on.